Yo, what's up traders? Welcome to a new video. So in this video, I'll be going over the best time to trade Forex and then in particular, the top trading sessions for maximum profitability. The Forex market operates 24/5, which means that every weekday it's active and there are basically three kind of sessions. So we have the Asian session, we have the London and the New York session. And yeah, it's a bit difficult because everyone has different time zones, but I am located in Amsterdam. So for me, 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. is different than for someone that's located in Japan, for example. Yeah, there are three sessions: Asian, London, and New York. For me, the Asian session starts in the evening at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock at night is the better term. And then there you see over here, now I'm looking at the USD CAD on the hourly time frame. At night, we don't see a lot of movements, right? Because there is low volatility. The big players are not active during these times. Why? Because the USD and the CAD, they both flourish when it's about 2 to 3 o'clock when the New York market opens. And then we see at 2 o'clock Amsterdam time, we see big candles, bullish in this case, because then we see that it's the New York Open, so those market players are active around those times. Let me, for example, check it out here. We see here a big wick, end up in almost doji, but it is around 2, 3, 4 o'clock, right? Then we see a big candle, probably news, and then price goes even more down. Let me see over here. This is at 2, 3 o'clock. New York market opens, big candles to the upside, and those are the times that you could be active if you are looking for day trading opportunities, and if you of course trade the USD CAD, because every pair has more volatility on specific times. So let's say we look for the European GBP pair. That pair is more active during the London session. The London session opens about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. So over here we see 8 a.m. a big candle to the downside. Around 8 o'clock we see price slowly goes to the downside. Here we see at around 8 to 9 o'clock again two big candles, right? So what do we see is that every pair has its own characteristic and operates better in, let's say in this case, the European GBP during London session, but during the Asian session there's much lower volatility. Over here we don't see anything, right? So don't trade during those times. If you're looking for volatility, then you wait for the London Open, right? We see the big candles. But if we look, for example, at a Asian pair, the JPY, then in this case we also have the CAD. So we see at the New York Open a big candle. But let me grab another. This is not the best example because the CAD is quite dominant at the moment over here. But yeah, at night we see a big candle. Here, Asian session, during nighttime we see a big candle. And it doesn't mean that it only is active during the Asian session. No, of course not. But if you are speaking of having an edge, then this is something that you really should take in mind. Over here we have at night a big candle, again big candle, Asian session. Why? Because we're looking at the Japanese yen. Again, it doesn't mean that you only trade Asian session. and yeah, that's the only time that you will see big fat candles. No, you also see during London session, sometimes specific moves, or New York session. But yeah, again, if you are speaking of having an edge, then I recommend to look for the Asian session if you want to trade Japanese yen pairs, right? Or Australian pairs, New Zealand pairs. If you're looking for, yeah, if you're, let's say that you're located in London, then try to look for the GBP pairs, the Euro pairs, the CHF pairs. If you're located in the USA, look for USD pairs or Canadian pairs, right? So yeah, this is basically in short, yeah, how this works and which sessions there are available. You can also use a indicator sessions. Let me see if it works at the moment. So this indicator shows you the current session. So if you are in an Asian session, in a London session, or a New York session, and you can just play around with the colors. Here we see if you do not want to trade Asia and London but only New York, then you only select, of course, New York, and then you focus on these moves, right? If you want to trade Asian, only Asian, then again you only trade during these times. So that's what you can do as well to just make it easier for you. Go to the indicator section and apply the sessions indicator in order to become a more focused trader. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.